Hey there, in this video we're going to talk about how to find the perfect full-service digital agency. It ain't easy to do, so let's just talk it through a little bit. Stay tuned. First, welcome to my channel. This is the Wannabe Digital Marketer. Basically what that means is that everybody in digital marketing is a wannabe. We all want to get to the next level, so let's do it all together. Please join our community. Okay, great. We're almost ready to get started. Scroll below, please drop a comment and let me know why you're looking for a digital marketing agency, or what problem are you looking to solve. We might have some people in the community that can help you, so don't forget to drop a comment below just to let me know why you're watching this video. Okay, so myself, I've worked with a few agencies. I've hired probably over a dozen agencies working in different positions in digital marketing. I was in charge of hiring agencies, and also I worked for agencies. So I have a good background. I know what to look for in an agency. I know what to watch out for. So how do you find the perfect one that's right for you? Well, it's harder said than done. There's a lot out there, especially in 2020. The industry is booming. Everyone and their mother are starting digital marketing agencies. So how do you know one that's gonna actually work for you? Well, my first tip is if they say that they can guarantee you results, run away. Hey, look, they might guarantee results because they've gotten results for other people similar to you. That makes sense to most people, but what you don't understand is how many people they've worked with in total and who they gotten results for. Even if they're in the same industry than you, everyone is different. If some agency tells you that they've done this strategy for this client and it's worked, we can do the same for you, don't take that. Take that with a grain of salt. I mean, because it might be a good strategy, but nothing works the same for every single client. It's just true. I've worked on projects where we were wildly successful and generated tons of leads at a very low budget, and then I applied the same techniques to other clients in other industries and it just did not work as well. So when you're looking for an agency, what you really need is someone that's going to mold themselves around you. They're going to understand your needs, what you're looking to accomplish, and then they're willing to test from there. Now, the key word is test. Please get an agency that's willing to test. That might not be okay with you. I get it. You're looking to spend money. You want customers. That's all you might care about. But if you are not testing, then you're not learning. You're just going to be throwing stuff at the wall. You're not throwing stuff at the wall. You're just actually trying to run through the wall. But it's so important in digital marketing. All right, next, you need to understand how many clients that agency has. Also, you need to know how many employees they have and how many resources they have outside of their office. It's important. You don't want to be falling behind. An agency might care about another client more than you, which is understandable in a lot of agencies because, some people pay more than other people. So obviously their attention is going to go there. My advice to you is right from the get-go, I would try to set expectations. Help them set your expectations as well. What's also really helpful is a weekly, if not monthly, follow-up call and project update call. Now, every agency should have a project manager, and what that project manager does is it takes your jobs, your requests, and then it puts it out into the designer's hands, the developer's hands, and brings it to you together, and they'll build out a campaign for you. So what you need to do is communicate with this project manager to make sure you're going to meet deadlines and that they are getting everything accurate. If they don't have a project manager, they're most likely relying on 1 to 2 people their focus might be elsewhere in the company. That might not be the best situation. And of course, price. A lot of agencies charge different prices, and if you're working with an agency, it's usually going to be maybe a little bit expensive. So make sure that price fits into your budget, that you're going to have a positive return using an agency instead of working with a freelancer. Freelancers are good, but you're going to be a little bit more hands-on with the freelancer, whereas an agency, you can step back a little bit, have them manage your campaigns. I think this doesn't even have to be said, but you should make sure if you're working with an agency that they provide you with a scope of work and an estimate that you can sign, both parties can sign. This is going to clarify and outline all of the work they're going to be performing so that when you meet a month or 2 months from now, you can say, okay, did they perform their duty? I've actually seen agencies and worked with agencies where agreements weren't exactly their number one priority. All right, last 2 things. second to last thing first is check out the agency's website. Now, they might not have a good website. I've seen a lot of agencies that don't put a lot of attention to their website, which is funny. It's like, oh, the shoemaker doesn't even wear shoes, kind of. But hey, it's, they're focusing on a lot of other websites, and they might not have time to invest resources into their own website. Doesn't mean they're not good at making websites, but please understand that if they have a really nice website, it doesn't make them much different from agencies that don't have a really nice website. So I know that might, trigger you into saying they're not professional, but you can be a little cautious, and bring it up to them. Be like, well, why isn't your website very good, or why isn't there a lot going on your website? You want to expect the same service that they're going to provide them, they would provide for themselves, for them to provide to you. So it's an understandable question. So please, I would definitely bring it up with them. And lastly, I touched on this a little bit earlier, but it's so important. You must set meetings with your agencies, okay? If you're hiring an agency to perform tasks for you, you need to meet with them. Monthly isn't enough anymore. Things are changing so fast in digital marketing, and you sometimes need to meet bi-monthly, 2 times a month, okay? So, I even work with an agency now where I meet with them daily. Yeah. I outsource some projects and I meet with them daily. Every single morning I'm working with them, talking about yesterday's projects, what they worked on, and what they're going to be working on tomorrow. And that really helps us, the communication, just be on point every time. So if you're working with an agency, I would check in. How often do you plan to meet with them? I wouldn't expect or anticipate them to do something daily. It's unusual for someone to do that, but at least monthly, okay? It's so important. Thanks for watching this video. I hope I was able to help you try to figure out how to find the perfect fit for a digital marketing agency. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. We're going to be talking a lot about SEO, web development, paid ads, and more. Before I forget, please scroll down the very first line in the description. You're going to see a link. That link is going to go to our private Facebook group, the Wannabe Digital Marketer. It's going to ask you a few questions, and then you can apply to be in the group. And from there, you're going to be able to see all the different trends and tips going around, the discussions from other marketers, and then you can even ask questions, and we have experts in there to help answer them. So please join. Look forward to seeing you in there, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.